Guys, look. Ladies, to be more mature here, the reality is if most women prefer children and a family over a career and success. And that's overwhelming.
To make every choice that they feel is best for them.
But what I'm saying, I get that. But what I'm saying is that most women prefer children and a family over a career. And even the women that do get a career, when they have a child, they throw that out the wayside and go to the family and children. That's all I'm saying.
Women want to do.
But that's what they're. Even though they're trying to be funny about it, that's what they're trying to say is that women in general prefer family, children, and that home life versus chasing a career and making a lot of money.
Can I ask you a question, Myra?
Sure, go ahead.
Hey,
Yes, man. Shut up, bro. Damn, man.
All right, sorry, bud.
Grow up, nigga. What the fuck? Go ahead.
You're right.
Okay, so you're saying that this is what women generally prefer.
Yes.
But I think it's a little bit strange because when we look at the most developed nations in the world or extremely developed nations in the world, the rate of birth and children is extremely low compared to developing nations.
You're absolutely right.
It's inversely proportional. The higher educational attainment you have, the less likely you are to have children.
So to me, it seems if you're going to say like, oh, this is what women prefer, then you would still have similar rates.
Well, here's the thing, and I love that you brought that up. Here's the reality, though. Even though, because you're right, we are low birth rates, but what do we have to replace that? We have depressed, sad women, lowest levels of approval for women's existences than ever before. Women make more money now than ever before, and they're more empowered than ever before. But why are the approval ratings of life low? Why are the antidepressant medications high?
Women making more money now more than ever doesn't speak to much because we already said that women are at an economic disadvantage because they were barred from even getting an education.
Incorrect. Women dominate college attendance right now. What do you mean?
Now, but you're saying women are earning more than they ever have before.
Yes,
but we would have to okay, what is the average median salary of a woman in the United States?
Well, for men, it's between 37 to about 50K per year.
Okay.
For women, it's about $5,000 less than that, 5 to 10,000 less than that. But they're still earning more than ever before, and women are starting to out earn men in a lot of cities in the United States.
That's still not even a particularly impressive like salary.
Well, I get that, but you got to remember that where you live matters, right? In Mississippi, that might go a long way. Maybe in Florida or Miami, it might not. But what I'm saying is that in general, remember, my argument wasn't that women make enough. My argument was women make more than ever before, and they're competing with men, and they're out earning men in a lot of places. So what I am saying is that women are more empowered than ever before, but they're less happy.
Right.
Why is that? Because they're not having children. And here's the other thing too. Feminism has lied to you guys. It's told you, wait until having a family at 29, 30, 35 years old when you have your career and your degree. But the reality is it doesn't work that way because as you make more money, become more successful, and increase your status, doors close for you. For me, as a man, as I get older, make more money, my status goes up, doors open for me because I want a woman that's typically 7 to 10 years younger than I am, and women want a guy that's older than them or at their level, making the same amount of money. And high-earning men don't want women on their level financially and their age.
Myron, can I propose an alternative solution to what you said before?
Yes.
Okay. Because earlier you're saying, oh no, women are more depressed than ever before, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But what a lot of people don't take into account when they talk about stuff like that is that mental health has become, it's a relatively new field. Right. So back in the 50s, the 60s, before then, that just wasn't talked about. People would drown in alcoholism instead. People would just be miserable and commit suicide or basically not talk about what was going on. And it's only recently with the advent of psychology, therapy, shit like that, that we've actually started getting depression medication, started talking about this shit, started, not hiding it all.
Have either of you ever suffered from suicidal thoughts, tendencies, or depression, or been medicated on depressive drugs?
What's your show?
Have you?
No. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You have?
I have.
Do you have any cut marks? Any of that? Did you ever get that severe? I'm just wondering because, again, anecdotal.
No, I've never
I have cut marks everywhere. I went through that. Medication's fake. That shit is satanic. It's literally fucking stupid.
I mean, what is it?
You know what helped me? You know what helped me and what got me? I was diagnosed as manic, depressive, and fucking bipolar. And one time in prison, they tried to say I maybe was schizophrenic. Don't clip that. I'm not. But anyway, long story short, you know what fucking helped me? What got me to stop cutting? I've not cut in over a year. And I used to cut a lot. I have horrible scars I'd show you, but I could show you this. I have a lot of scars I had to cover with a big ass tattoo.
Sorry.
Point is exercise. Finding something that actually takes your mind
Absolutely.
off.
I have something
It's better than getting on medication.
Let her talk. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Instead of getting on medication, the medication actually drove me to the point where I got Baker acted twice. Certain they don't know what they're giving you, bro. It's just a bunch of chemicals mixed together. It's satanic. That all that mental illness, all that shit, that's fake. That's not real. That's just what they tell you.
It's
Everything's
not
a diagnosis at this point.
Wait,
it's all fake. It's all fake.
Okay.
And the statistics show that
They've not experienced
on
it.
facts.
You
This
haven't
is a
experienced
fact.
it. Don't
This is
speak on it.
literally a statistic, a study
You have not went
that
through
a
it.
psychologist can tell you. Who studies psychology?
Yeah, she is
Okay,
very
by
degree.
psychology. What do psychologists say? What do they recommend? Exercise.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. 100%.
But they
no,
still
no,
gonna
no,
give you the
medication.
drug because they still need the money.
Do you go to the
That's
gym
it.
or do you go to therapy?
I do. What is it? I don't go to the gym, but I do.
Emotional damage.
Although those are mutually exclusive. It is possible to go to the gym at one point in your day and go to therapy.
Oh yeah.
But she doesn't go to the gym, she goes to therapy.
Well, no, I do. What is
Not
it?
in place of her
Wait,
therapy.
You guys are
Can I finish
definitely-
my sentence, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Instead of going to the gym, what I've done instead that's worked with me is that I do like outside exercise activities. So I do like a lot of kayaking, for example. I love kayaking. Volleyball is another example.
good.
So it's not like I don't go to the gym, but I do exercise. It's not
Active.
just
Yeah.
for
So
me.
do you think that that's helped you better than if I don't know? You didn't answer if you'd been medicated before. Do you believe
Oh.
that actually helped you better, or do you think the medication actually helped you? I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
no, I almost completely agree with you on this.
Okay, okay.
Antidepressants, I was on Lexapro, didn't help me at all.
Ew, I hated that.
Yeah, absolutely
Yeah.
horrible. I will say this, and maybe all of you guys are gonna go crazy once I say this, but shrooms, honestly,
I love
once
shrooms.
every
Mhm.
couple of months has been the
That's
best
not
thing.
man-made medicine, though. That's
Yeah.
natural.
I think yeah, I agree. I think a lot of the medical field is like kind of fucked up. But yeah, personally, shrooms, exercise, going outside, absolutely good for your mental health. We can agree
I
there.
agree with you 100% there. Yeah.
Yeah, I took shrooms.
I don't know
once and
about that.
lasted
That's
for
something I
12
like
hours
today.
straight.
W shrooms. All right.
W shrooms. No, say no to drugs though.
That should make
All
you
right,
you got more?
depressed.
No,
Not
all I
good.
was gonna say was because you're saying that women aren't necessarily happy because you're saying mental health is a new thing, etc., and all this other stuff. What I'm saying is that